Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them, may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the past, present, or the future. Take only the parts that resonate, leave everything else behind. If you would like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. All right, y'all. Let's jump in and see what Spirit wants to talk about today. As you enter, if you could please give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate it into the algorithm, I'd appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the likes, shares, subscribes, tips, donations. Super thanks. You guys are amazing. All right. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Okay. This feels like it's weird because it almost feels like someone trying to manifest, their life to just kind of fall into place, right? But somebody may be feeling some kind of anxiety. Somebody might be feeling anxiety, maybe unable or unsure of what to do about it or how to fix it or correct it, so they're not doing anything. I got regeneration in the reverse, so this tells me there's no second chance. Or somebody may feel like they're not getting a second chance. Maybe that's what's causing them the anxiety. I don't know. We'll dig into that. Okay. Okay. This kind of makes sense. This feels like there's a soulmate relationship here, and somebody is afraid to repeat a cycle. So, okay, somebody's afraid to repeat a cycle, so I feel like they're not putting in any effort. They're not doing anything, because they're looking for some type of change. Somebody's looking for change. So it almost feels like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to put any more effort into this situation. And somebody just wants to be happy. So somebody's afraid of repeating a cycle. But I feel like there is change here. And the change does lead to happiness and abundance. I'm a little bit concerned about the not putting effort in. Because you can put effort in a different way and not repeat the cycle. You have to first understand where you were in the cycle, what made it a cycle, what were you doing repetitively that made it a cycle, and not do that. I hope that makes sense. All right. Okay, so it kind of looks like part of the lesson. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So somebody's not happy because they don't feel like they don't feel like they're getting the help that they want, but they're also not giving to the situation either. Or they feel like they're not getting the help that they want or need. It's not reciprocal. It's not balanced. Okay, so let's talk about this up here. So it feels like part of the lesson, okay, and it goes back to this. Yes, there is a cycle. There's some lesson here that maybe someone is afraid of having to repeat, right? But I think what I'm kind of seeing in my head, it's kind of there's a very thin line here bridging a very small gap. Somebody here is afraid to put in effort to a situation because they fear that they're going to get caught up in another loop, a cycle, right? Here, part of their lesson, this, I do feel like there's someone here who's struggling with going with the flow. Like the cycle, I do feel like the cycle that you may have been in has already like closed out. Okay. But I'm seeing here that somebody here may not be ready to think about the future or their future steps. And so it's kind of like because I don't get the impression that whoever I'm talking about, I don't feel like people are parting ways or anything, because it's not meant for somebody to walk away from the situation, but it's meant for somebody to kind of go with the flow. I also feel like there's someone here who does not have a direct connection to God. Like they don't communicate with God. They don't have a connection to a higher source right now, or they're lacking in their faith. There's something here this person doesn't want to face. I'm also getting the energy here too that there may be, in order to kind of I don't know, minimize conflict or drama, like there is some work that needs to be done in order to clean up a mess that's been made. Now, part of the dilemma here, I do regeneration and mending are both in the reverse. So you know what that means for me, right? So there's no energy here that actually supports any kind of reconciliation in the present. Now, the thing that I'm looking at here, it may have something to do with this feels like there's a lot here. So, cuz I kind of get the energy of like here's a couple, but then here's somebody's family. I don't know where you are in the story, but I do have like a couple and then I have a family. The other people, right? I'm kind of getting the impression that somebody here is not trying to reconcile with their family. I don't feel like in the present, I don't know how this is a dilemma, but I don't feel like there's no energy that supports a reconciliation, but I feel like there's somebody here who is really not fucking with their family, really has no desire to even engage. It feels very much like I'm trying to start my life. I just want to be happy. The soulmate card definitely could, soulmates don't have to be romantic. It could be somebody in your family That you're not trying to go for round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're not trying to keep going. You're not trying to go another round. I don't feel like you're giving any energy to it. Now, this piece in the reverse might not be you. It could be the other person. Somebody may be unhappy because you're not giving to them and they may need help. And over here could be like you communicating or somebody communicating to, you know, the family like, hey, you know, I love you, but I'm going to love you from a distance. And in order for you to be a part of my life, there's some things you're going to have to do to make it right. Strong possibility. Strong possibility. All right. Keep an eye on the time. Ooh. Yes, could be a family dynamic. Somebody here is very unhappy. Very unhappy. Could also be losing resources. Definitely somebody connected to your past. And the thing about it is you may still have unconditional love for them, but you're not literally, you're not fucking with them. You're not dealing with it. You're not looking at it. You're like, no, thank you. There's been some injustice. Somebody here, I kind of feel like somebody is trying to hold on to a connection because they don't want it to end. But again, there have been some injustices here. And so I feel like you're just moving on from it. Okay, so there's something about the connection that may have been toxic. Somebody's still holding on to this toxic energy and kind of refusing to let it go. I do have the energy here of somebody who may have been, yeah, I definitely got somebody here who maybe, okay. Okay. So somebody, now I'm looking at this totally different. Let me get one more card. Yeah. So I do get the sense that you may have somebody here that is connected to your past. Could definitely be family. Doesn't have to be family. There had been some type of injustice carried out. Something that was not done in fairness. I do see where somebody here could have been telling lies and gossiping about you, spreading lies and rumors about you. But I also see somebody receiving judgment for that as well. I have justice and the judgment card both out here. So if there have been something done within the court system or something that may have been done unjustly, unfairly, or illegally, somebody is getting karma for it right now. And I feel like if somebody wants to come towards you trying to reconcile, it almost feels like they're only doing it because karma's kicking their ass right now. Whoever, you might have also been dealing with somebody here who I think they were juggling. They may have been juggling you. I do get the energy of somebody who may have been emotionally manipulative. They may have had several options. They may have treated you like an option. The relationship itself could have been very confusing. Yeah, see, there was a lot of manipulation here. And this person may have done it as a control tactic. This person is very my way or the highway. I feel like what they were doing, however you operated within this relationship, I feel like there was a lot of manipulation that was in play. Manipulation and illusion. But it was done in a way to where it was meant to control you or to keep you under control. And it had been going on for a long time. It feels like somebody wants to come in and apologize for that. I don't know. Yes. Somebody wants to come in and apologize because the tower karma is going upside somebody's head right now. And they're trying to muster up the courage to come forward. Remember what I say about misery loving company. Be careful. And while Venus is retrograde still, and now it's in the sign of Pisces, I'm all for having compassion. But child, I'm not going to have a whole lot of compassion for somebody who purposely screwed me over. That ain't reality based. Sorry. Oh, this is wild. So literally, you have somebody here who it feels like you have somebody who's codependent on your energy, codependent on you. You may have, remember I said, oh, you know what? I forgot. This is like the second time I started reading, but the last reading that I did, the energy, there was energy there of like maybe in the past, if your finances were kind of, kind of up in the air, somebody may have put you on, like, extended some grace to you, put you onto a job, or connected you to some new clients, or just so that you could put a little money in your pocket, right? It's interesting because I kind of had that energy here too. It's kind of like now you're in a space, or you will be coming into a space in the near future of, if your finances were kind of, kind of shaky and somebody had to like help you out. I don't necessarily, it didn't translate to me like somebody was giving you money, but it felt more like somebody was giving you an opportunity or putting you onto an opportunity so you can kind of get yourself out of the hole. This feels kind of like an opportunity to pay it forward, right? But you have somebody in your energy that is kind of eyeballing you. And what they did, which is kind of gnarly here, it feels like somebody is heartbroken because there's conflict. There may be conflict between you, but I also feel like somebody here invested a whole lot of time trying to knock you off your square. Somebody here trying to maybe dim your shine. Child, now they need you for your resources. Now, the other thing too is, because this is a lesson. The tower's out here twice. Look at that. So I definitely have the energy of somebody who was not expecting this. This is like a whole new you. Maybe you didn't come across like this before. Maybe you were very, you tried to keep things amicable and you were trying to be, keep things really calm and quiet. I feel like you may have fought, and maybe not necessarily figuratively, but you may have fought really hard to establish a new life for yourself. Yes. Yes, you worked very hard. Yes, you worked very hard to, I feel like you work very hard to reconnect with your, with your spirit team. You reconnect with the Most High so that you can finally move on from the situation. Maybe at one point you were enmeshed in this relationship. Maybe you were codependent on them as well. Um, and while you did have to walk away from somebody or somebodies, you may have had to walk away from a few people. Um, I feel like the more time you invested into these connections with maybe your family, it just felt like you couldn't win. Lone wolf. I just heard lone wolf. So maybe you had to go off on your own as a lone wolf. People are mad because you walked off without them. It's funny how you go off on your healing journey, you walk off without them, but they didn't think nothing of walking off without you. Like, I have so much to say about this. Because over here, it doesn't feel like they cared about what they were doing while they're spreading rumors, lies, and gossip. Now I want to come around and, try to love bomb you. I'm sorry, what? Not while you was backstabbing me the whole time. Trying to cause conflict. No. See, I have energy of somebody here who it's being illuminated. Number one, that there has been backstabbing and betrayal. Somebody here may also be trying to resist Dark Night of the Soul. The people that they may have had around them before, those people are starting to fall by the wayside. And now this person is being made to see. It's kind of like whoever this person is that was like spreading rumors and lies and gossips about you. It's kind of crazy because they were talking all this smack, but I feel like they genuinely need your help, or they're hoping that you would be generous with them. Child. Mm-mm. Oh no. Not only are you protected, like somebody here is going through some tough times right now. You're not entertaining it. I don't see you helping them. Whatever they've done, they can't even do anything. There's nothing that this person can do or say to defend themselves over the actions that they've taken. It's crazy. You got somebody here who needs help. You got somebody here that needs help, and they are coming to you expecting you to help them financially. Well, yeah. Listen. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So over here, this looks like you, I want to say you worked really hard to get where you are at this point. And I do feel like you have somebody here that may want to come in to try to initiate. I feel like more this is you. I want to say this is not so much about it's a new cycle for you, but I feel like it starts with your own self-love, right? Because I think in the past, you may have been trying to breathe life into dead relationships, situations that weren't actually breathing life into you. And what you discover is that the little bit of love that you gave yourself goes a whole long way. You're good on your own. You're living, I mean, and if you're not there yet, you're getting really close to it. But it's kind of like the whole lesson in this situation was for you to pour the love that you had been pouring into, say, your family or these other people, pouring that love back into yourself and then developing boundaries. So whether you choose to engage with these folks or not, completely up to you. But boundaries were really important, evidently. Okay. Now, from the bottom of the deck, this feels like making a decision to take a leap of faith of, I feel like it's being illuminated to you, like who you should be working with. Because yes, you can build on foundations that are already in existence, but unless it's illuminated to you, I feel like the illumination is showing you who is safe and who is not. Because you definitely have people that are in your midst that are not, like I said, they're not team players, and they're not necessarily working to the not working for the benefit of the whole, the group. Because I have somebody who is that's giving me self-serving energy. It would be a poor investment of your time and energy to work with people who are not team players. Yes. 10 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Swords. Yeah, because here it's kind of like I'm a little bit, you're stressed out about, here's the thing. I don't want you stressing out about the fact that you've got some relationships that are in disharmony. You're very clear about that. I also think that you're very clear about who you can and cannot work collaboratively with. Okay. I see that. All right. What I don't want you to do is I don't want you to let this thing get in your head, because if somebody comes towards you and tries to make a pitch, I do want to say it is a missed opportunity. So don't stress yourself out for when somebody approaches you and then you play this mental game with yourself of should I or shouldn't I? Don't do that, because you've done so much work to heal. Yes, you have done so much work to heal. Yeah. And I also think too that even if you just made the decision, I think the biggest thing is don't bury your head in the sand and think that there's going to be some dramatic change here, because I definitely see that you've got somebody here who's out of balance. So it would be kind of foolish of you to entertain it. I feel like it's more beneficial for you to just let it go. You can love folks from a distance and not put, yes, you can definitely love folks from a distance and not put any more effort into it, and be honest about the decision. Yes, look at that. Yes, be honest about your decision. You're not putting no more effort into some confusing dynamic with your family. You're not worrying yourself sick over it no more. Nope. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's do one quick pass, and I gotta get my kid. Where are we time-wise? Yeah, somebody revisiting from your past, hoping that you'll be generous with them, and they're worried. They are worried, but I feel like they're hiding the purpose. They're hiding the real reason why they're approaching you. Lies. I would be very cautious. And remember, I did say regeneration and mending were both in the reverse. So there's that. Yes, pay attention. Pay attention. I have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright in two places and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse here. So this person that you're not dealing with may be hitting hard times. Pay attention, because they're coming to you for nefarious reasons. They're hiding something and they don't want you to know about it. Oh, justice is hitting them. They didn't expect it. Now the truth is out. They're being hit with a bunch of burdens stemming from something they've done in the past. Secrets. Oh, so many secrets and lies. Yes. You made a decision to heal. You walked away from the situation. You're healing. Somebody is not happy about that. Completely out of balance. Relationship is in disharmony. Now you have somebody here who may be watching you, investigating, searching you, looking you up. Missed opportunity. Nope. Yeah, definitely a missed opportunity. There's no real love here. I don't feel like you have love for them or they don't have love for you. There's also energy of somebody here who's not taking responsibility for previous actions. Somebody here also made a mistake. Missteps is what I heard. Somebody here may be trying to avoid jail time. I just see like lies over here and then truth over here. A lot of truth over here. Yeah, somebody just choosing not to. I'm not doing this no more because it would be foolish of me. You make a judgment call and you move on. To go cultivate the life that you really want. And in order for you to do that, you had to put it into this. I like it. I like it. Somebody needs your aid. See? Look at somebody needs aid. They need charity. They want your kindness. They're hoping that you'll be kind to them and help them out because you're the stable one. You're stable now. So they're hoping that you'll be generous with them. But were they generous with you when you needed a hand? When they were in a position to help you, did they help you? Yeah. Protest. Somebody may be mad because their pride and their ego is taking a hit. And somebody's being stubborn. Death. Something inevitably coming to an end. Somebody's feeling guilty, may want to confess, may want your forgiveness, may want to apologize. They think you're a sweetheart. Somebody may admire your profession or whatever you do for work, your talents and skills. Somebody here may be frustrated by certain disasters. Somebody's afraid, maybe experiencing paranoia and depression. Somebody here may daydream about you. Somebody here may be investigating. You're over here living a calm, simplistic life. Somebody may be investigating or have evidence or proof of something, marriage, conflict, and hesitation. Okay. Let's do one quick pass with the kipper. Then I gotta go. We have child in the reverse, lovers in the upright, false person, courtship. This is giving me fake relationship. Oh, dang. Now, you know, it always fascinates me when the tarot card jumps out of my kipper, but the judgment card popped out. There's a message of concern meant for a child that wasn't received, about a house, maybe losing a home. Sudden wealth in the reverse. Somebody didn't think that they might be losing wealth or a home. Privileged lady may be losing her privilege. Could also be a wealthy man losing his wealth. Pathway being blocked. The house is also connected to the child, but the pathway to the home may be blocked. The relationship may have been highly revered. This could have been a married couple, wealthy man and the privileged lady. The privileged lady is connected to the false person. There's a message here in the reverse that wasn't received. Are these in the upright? Oh, let me turn this around. Somebody here may be in bad health. Poverty. Well, sudden wealth in the reverse does equal poverty. Official person in marriage. So maybe the official person delivered a message about this house to this privileged lady. May have obtained this house through marriage. Interesting. The pathway. So maybe the pathway, because the pathway is in the upright here, but it's in the reverse here. Like somebody's pathway being blocked and then somebody else's pathway opening up. Oop. False person again. With the privileged lady. She may have also passed herself off as an official person. Here's that main male. Mature woman. Somebody may be going on a new journey soon. Being well respected. Evolving into a new you. There may be some unexpected income coming towards you. May have something to do with a mature man passing. There may be an expectation of a message of concern and somebody's in despair about something done in the courts and a great fortune, sudden wealth, key information in the house. Family room, privileged lady. So the family room, the people in the family room also knew about it. This privileged woman, this mature woman may be held in high regard. Now this came out sideways, so this almost get. Uh-oh, wait. My card's all flipping. Journey came out sideways, so somebody may not be able to travel. They want to, not be able to. Somebody may have to work. Somebody may have to get a job. Okay, so somebody here may have to work, or maybe they've done some work to unalive someone. Somebody wasn't concerned about losing what they initially gained, though. Never thought that they would be in poverty. Damn, imprisonment at the bottom of the deck. The house again. So somebody obtained a house through a relationship or a marriage. Oh, hold on. All these cards. Yeah. Same thing, even though I shuffled them, they still came out all together in the same order. So somebody may have obtained a house through a relationship with this man. He may have passed. And somebody was kind of expecting his passing to be like the gateway to like a whole new life. Somebody worked for this great fortune. Inheritance. Main female, maybe the child. There is a change coming. And scales are being balanced. I think this wealthy man may have been trying to balance the scales for someone who had been orphaned or left alone. Despair, sudden wealth, and then the brick wall. So somebody's and what's between this sudden wealth and the privileged lady adjudication is this brick wall. So there's some hidden information here about something done in the courts or something done legally, but it's blocking this woman from this sudden wealth, and that makes she's in despair. And somebody is worried about incarceration because they're a thief. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you, gave you clarity or confirmation over your own story, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm. I'm going to come back and do one more reading. Yeah, my reads for the last couple of days have been really weird, but I'm going to come back and do at least one more. I don't want to just leave it here. So I will be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Stay tuned.